Hello, my name is Michelle Merriweather, and I'm excited to share some insights today about how we can better support English learners, or ELs, by identifying and building upon their cultural and linguistic needs. Our goal is to create a more inclusive, responsive, and connective educational environment for all students. Let's begin with culturally responsive teaching. Every student being culturally influenced into the classroom. This includes language, traditions, family values, and communication styles. These elements shape how students learn and interact with the world. For ELs, cultural competence means that we as educators respect and recognize these differences while adapting our instruction to support meaningful learning. Cultural competence isn't just awareness, it's action. It involves validating students' background using cultural relevant texts and examples and incorporating students' experiences into lessons. For instance, if a student comes from a storytelling tradition, we might include oral narrative assignments to let them shine. We will honor these values in our classroom. Students feel seen and empowered while these are being developed. Culture also deeply impacts students' learning. A classroom environment that embraces diverse culture fosters trust and belonging, which are essential for language acquisition. When students feel emotionally safe and valued, they are more willing to take risks with language. Inclusive classroom uses visuals, cooperative learning, bilingual support, and real-life connections to bridge language gaps. Some strategies I use include displaying students' work that reflects cultural identity, integrating multicultural literature, and encouraging peer sharing of cultural traditions. To support home, language, and cultural assets, I invite students to use their first language as a resource, whether it be brainstorming, laboring diagrams, or creating bilingual projects. When students realize their first language is a strength, confidence grows. Every EL student is unique. We must be responsive to different language level, learning needs, and personal identities, including those with special educational needs. One way to do this is through differentiated instruction by scaffolding content with visual, sentence frames, and flexible grouping. I also use formative assessments to adjust instructions in real time. To support social and emotional needs, I build routines that promote relationship and predictability. I check in with students individually, use culturally sensitive SEL strategies, and allow space for students to express themselves through art, writing, or discussions. One powerful tool is simply feelings charts. Students can use this communication, how they're doing, even if their English is still developing. By understanding students' cultural, emotional, and social worlds, help us all create a consistent routine and procedures that feel safe and respectful. When classroom norms reflect empathy and inclusive, students are more likely to engage and succeed. Families and community bring valuable knowledge, often referred to as funds of knowledge. This includes live experiential skills and traditions that influence how children learn and use language. For example, a student whose family runs a business might have strong math and communication skills in home context. Tapping into this knowledge allows us to build relevant learning connections. To motivate families and community partnerships, communication is key. I use translation tools, bilingual newsletters, and personal outreach to connect with families. Family engagements beyond parent-teacher conferences. It might mean inviting families to share cultural traditions, cooking a family recipe, or simply attending a school event that values their identity. Effective practices include flexible meeting times, offering language support, and inviting families to co-create goals for their children. Intentional strategies might include bilingual homework, instruction, multilingual signage, and family night that focuses on learning in both home and school languages. Inclusive community engagement also means collaborating with cultural organizations, faith groups, or local mentors who can reinforce language learning and cultural pride. When families see themselves as essential partners in education, students benefit both academically and emotionally. In closing, supporting English learners begins with a mindset of respect, empathy, and collaboration. When we embrace cultural diversity, build strong family school relationships, and adapt our instructions to meet students where they are, we help ELs thrive in every part of their English and education journey. Thank you for your time and your commitment to equity in education.